doing this? That's a great question. I don't know, I think I have like mixed feelings about the whole experience. Good morning from this crazy looking train station in Durrës, Albania. In a few hours, we hope to board a train to a town called Elbasan. We've seen some of the trains in the station. They look a little bit sketchy.
A little. They look pretty sketchy.
You guys have to see these trains. I cannot believe we're doing this. Let's go take a look. Well, this is definitely different. I really have not seen trains like this before in my life.
There's like graffiti all over them. The windows are
broken
cracked.
glass, yeah. They have a lot of character, these trains, these Albanian trains. I think that's a good way to put it. I didn't think they would be like this.
I didn't think anything because like Gordon is the one that like does like the planning for us, and he's just like, oh, it's like an old train.
An old communist era train, and it is also that, but
it is more than that.
It's also a horror movie in the making.
The train was supposed to leave at 1:55. Now they changed the schedule and it leaves at 3. This train only leaves on the weekends. We really had no idea because we asked around, and the people that we asked were like from the walking tour and all that stuff, and they were like, don't go on that train. That train, there's a 50% chance that it won't leave, and then a 50% chance that if you get on it, you will be dropped off in the middle of the road because the train broke. But we're in here for an adventure. It should be an adventure, a good one, a good adventure. This is the type of stuff that you like remember when you're old. You know, when you grow old and you look back and you're like, I'm happy we did this.
If you make it to being old after driving on this train.
You look back at it and you'll be like, I'm glad we did this. Right?
I like the attitude. Surprised by your positivity right now.
Okay, let's explain to you why we're here.
Over the last 6 months of our travels through Turkey and Mexico, we met a lot of other travelers who focus a lot more on the journey than the destination, and part of that is like going on trains and just seeing what's out there. And Albania doesn't have a ton of trains. They're all like becoming decommissioned and they're breaking down.
Yeah.
But
we read about this train like in a blog, and we asked around, and really we didn't know if it was going to be possible because there's not a lot of like available routes. This is one of like the only one, right?
The only
like
one that I know of.
Yeah, but this should be fun. I hope. I mean, I'm a little bit scared, I'm not gonna lie, but it's an adventure, and we're super excited and like just grateful for the opportunity that we have time, the luxury of time. So we're about to leave. Wish us luck. How are you feeling?
I feel better now that I see other people boarding the train who seem very sweet.
Yes.
It has less like horror movie vibes. I feel safer. So I feel pretty good. All aboard the Albania Express.
Ciao. Now I have a small suitcase. I carry it myself.
Welcome aboard.
Nice. This will be an adventure.
And cheap too, no?
Yeah, I don't know yet. We haven't got tickets.
It's 145.
145, okay. Not bad. Out of the way. Let's go. We have an on-time departure. Even 3 minutes early. It could be a German train. We're on the move. Now like 2.5 hours to Elbasan, if we're lucky. If we're unlucky, we'll be stuck somewhere. How are you feeling about the trip now?
I thought it was going to be a lot longer. Now that I know it's shorter, I hope like 2 hours. I feel a lot better. It's a little bit dusty in here, but I'm happy that we have sort of comfortable seats. It feels freezing in here because there's a lot of holes in the doors and windows. And the windows are open, so it's hot, but it's like at least, you know, the air is moving. Not too bad. We can see the conductor from here, which is cool. And yeah, we'll show you around in a second. I see that there's like a bunch of people in like the other wagon, and I feel shy going, but I'll try.
There's also a bathroom that we don't feel comfortable opening the door to.
I wish I could do a bathroom tour, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Part of the reason we thought this train ride was interesting is because this train is like a remnant of the communist history. So when the communist dictator was ruling Albania, he didn't allow for like private ownership of cars. So the only way to get around was on train. So this is like a relic of their communist history. You can definitely tell that it's been around for a long time. Like even the train, I think, is like an old Czechoslovakian train. So there's a lot of history here too, which also makes it feel like more interesting. So it's a cool ride.
And the train is in its original shape.
It's in the original shape. No refurbishments, no cleaning, I think. This is just like since day one, untouched.
Very unique.
Very unique.
Midpoint update. So far so good. It's surprisingly not as sketchy as I thought it would be, I think, because the sun is out and it's like such a beautiful day that it now feels less creepy. There's also other tourists here, like just a few people. So it makes it feel like a little bit like safer. And I was also worried that this would be dangerous, but it's really not. It goes super, super slow, and that's why it takes forever. So far I feel like I'm gonna survive this. I may have found human feces. They're definitely human feces. I'm not gonna show it to you, but like I did see poop. But you know, we're doing okay. This is an adventure.
Not the most glamorous adventure.
It's not a glamorous adventure, but it is an adventure. How about you? Updates?
I feel mostly good, but just kind of like sticky. Like everything you touch kind of rubs off on you. Like I don't know if you can see all this black stuff on my arm. It's just like a little bit dirty, but no, it's cool to like drive through the countryside, look out the window, wave for the kids. I'm having a pretty good time. I didn't see the poop either, so if I saw the poop, maybe my mood would come down a little bit, but it looked pretty good. The stops are the most interesting part. Like you stop in these like communities where you would never ever see otherwise. It's super before. It's kind of sad, but I don't know. It's still
Chickens over there.
chickens, donkeys, sheep, turkeys. A lot of turkey. The food, as Aimara would say. Not the animal, the food.
The tunnels scare me.
You're still alive? That's when people get killed in movies.
These tunnels are so long and loud, and you hear like things like touching the train is so scary. I'm like holding like these legs like this the whole time, and just like praying. Yeah, it's like pitch dark. It's crazy. On every stop, I'm like, is that our stop? Is that our stop? Is that our stop?
The end of the Albania Express. End of the line.
We survived.
We survived.
2.5 hours later.
Yeah, I think 3 hours. The train runs on time. If you're ever thinking about going from Dudas to Elbasan, we can recommend the train. It's very prompt. It's 140 lek per person, which is like $1. But it's not the cleanest. If it were clean, I would recommend it, but it's still moving. I don't know. I think I have like mixed feelings about the whole experience.
One in a lifetime.
It's definitely once in a lifetime. We're not doing it again.
Literally.
Yes. But it was like cool to like drive through the villages and see how people live. There's some like really beautiful landscapes. But if it wasn't so like, if it wasn't so filthy, I would have enjoyed it. But it was just really, really dirty. And now I have no idea where we are.
Yep. We'll have to figure it out.
Literally, I have no clue where we are.
Let's find Airbnb.
I'll text you.
Show me your elbow. Dirt everywhere.
It's a Soviet train on me. Thankfully, we found some taxis. It's getting a little heavy lugging this around. Otherwise, it's going to be like a 30-minute walk to a spot.
Nga tük elektriku?
Po, do ishte elektriku, po futja këtu ku në Ravajtje po.
Futja këtu ku në Ravajtje.
Ku në Ravajtje që shihon të shtëpia ime.
Po e pra këtu ke elektriku rrugës që del për Kizarnika pastaj. Rrugica. Ajo është
ajo.
A e ty u pak.
Maybe with this one?
Okay. Hi.
Go on.
No. Hello. Hi, how are you?
Hello.
That's really that's fine. That's fine.
Well, those people were awesome.
Look at our palace.
Oh yeah, this is a palace. I think wasn't it cheaper than what we had in the other places too?
I can't remember. I'll put it on the screen.
This is like Albasani royalty right here. This is really nice. We might have to extend our stay.
Yeah, let's show you
Oh,
around.
this is way different than our train experience. We went from
Oh
like.
my gosh. But don't touch anything. We need to shower.
Oh, that's true. I'm gonna wash my hands. I feel good.
Look at this kitchen.
We got me. We got a patio. We have a view of some mountains. Giant fridge for our eggs and milk. Freezer, noraki. Stove, oven, placemats, wine decoration,
Great tour.
mountain decoration, 80s style
Baller living room.
Baller, I feel like I'm in Miami. Television. Bathroom. Can I stand up straight? Barely. The showering is going to be different. Bidets, standard in Albanian toilets. Haven't started using them yet. You?
No.
No. Toilet. Let's go to the bedroom. We're continuing with the 80s style with the animal print bed sheets. Nice AC. High ceilings. I don't know. Well, I wonder why the ceilings are so high here but so low in the bathroom.
Okay, let's shower and let's
Oof.
grab dinner.
And water. I'm thirsty. I just got really thirsty. Ooh, how's the tour? That was my first hotel room tour.
Let us know in the comments.
Let us know. How did I do? Just winged it. Felt pretty good.
Where are we?
Somewhere kind of fancy. I picked it just because it was the closest restaurant with reviews. Now we're in some glamorous Elbasan restaurant.
Our day is just...
All over the place.
It's just all over the place.
Cheers to communist trains.
I prefer this a lot better. Today was definitely an experience. We did something different that we have never done before, and it was for sure unique. I don't think there's a lot of places in the world where you can ride a train like that, and it was super cool. I mean, I'm not going to say like I'm going to ride it again when we go back to do this, but I'm happy we did it. I don't regret it. We're going to put some information here so you guys can check it out. The schedule changes, and they kind of like keep it up to date, so if you're interested in doing this kind of stuff, we're going to leave the link here. And yeah, we're gonna end this beautiful night here in, where are we? Oh, Elbasan.
Elbasan, Albania.
We have no idea what's in here because the only reason we're here is because that was the only route that the train was operating. So, but I mean, it looks awesome. Our Airbnb is great. Our hosts are great. So stay tuned because in the next video we'll show you whatever it is that there is to do here. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, leave in the comments like if you would ride the train or not, or you think we're crazy. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
I think you're crazy.
Bye.